Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. I am popping on today just to give you a bit of a chat, bit of life update, where I'm at, and to also talk through my June sewing plans. Now, I haven't got much of June left. It's already the 10th of June. Some of you may know, if you've watched my channel for a while, that I have just been on holiday. I got back on Tuesday night and crazily, I had mismatched all of my dates and I'm actually going to Ireland today for the weekend to see my best friend in Ireland. So it's been manic. It's been a manic couple of days of work, washing, ironing, packing again. It's been bonkers. But I have come back really refreshed. We had a lovely holiday. Thank you so much for everybody that wished me a happy holiday and has been checking in with me. We went to Lanzarote for the week with my mum and stepdad, and we had a villa in Puerto del Carmen, and the weather was beautiful. And yeah, I mean, I did tell you before I don't really tan much, so this is, I mean, I've got a white top on as well, so it makes me look browner, but I'm not that brown really. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I didn't go for the tan. I went to spend some quality time with my family, and that's what I did, and it was awesome. We had like a little minivan so we could drive around places, which was lovely. I burnt on the first day. Obviously, it was a bit cloudy, so we all got a little bit cocky like us Brits do. And didn't put enough suntan lotion on, and yeah, we all of us burnt. My husband and stepdad the most. The children didn't, by the way. I'm one of those really crazy mums that lathers them up even if they just look at the sun. So they were all right. But yeah, I was a little bit burnt, not too badly, but yeah, the two men were significantly burnt, I would say, significantly. But yeah, we had a lovely time. I know I alluded to in my last video that I might be meeting up with somebody as well in Lanzarote. I nearly met up with another lady as well who I talk to all the time on Instagram called Sarah. She was actually staying in Playa Blanca. Now, we took our van one day and went to the beach, but I didn't realise we were in the actual Playa Blanca, the cove that her hotel was in. When I've been to Playa Blanca before, we've gone to a completely different area, so I didn't recognise it, so I didn't think we were where kind of needed to be. Anyway, just before we were about to leave, I looked up and saw the name of her hotel because she'd sent me it. So I messaged her really quickly, oh my God, we're only here for another 30 minutes, but she didn't read it. So we didn't get to meet up, which is a shame, but maybe next time, Sarah, if you're watching this. And then just before I went away, Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door messaged me to say, I hope you don't mind, but I've completely copied your saltwater slip dress in the beautiful paisley viscose from the first Think Pink subscription box. And I was like, no, of course not. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's one of my favourite makes ever. So crack on. I mean, it's a compliment, isn't it, when someone copies what you've done? She said, oh yeah, I'm making it for my holly bobs. I said, oh, where are you going? I'm going on holidays. Well, she went, oh, Lanzarote. I'm going to Lanzarote. Where are you staying? And she was staying about 10-minute drive from us, if that. And obviously we had a vehicle, so we have arranged to meet up, and we had a couple of pina coladas together, sat overlooking the sea and put the world to rights, and it was lovely. It's always really weird, I think, when you meet up with people that you kind of feel are your friends, even though you've never really met up with them in real life. It sounds bizarre, doesn't it? But I didn't even feel nervous, or I was completely comfortable. We just chatted and chatted and chatted. In fact, it was the quickest time ever. And I wish I'd had more time with her, really. So yeah, so we turned up both in our same dresses. And we got some really weird looks, by the way. But for anybody who isn't a sewist, probably doesn't really appreciate that. They're probably thinking that's a bit of a faux pas that we would wear the same dress, but not to us. We thought we were wonderful. So yeah, we got a few weird looks, but that was really nice. So we got to spend some time together and actually chat in real life. So even though she's probably closer to me when I'm sat here, when she's in Ireland, we ended up meeting a 4-hour flight away. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was lovely, really lovely. So I got spotted in the airport. That was hilarious. A lovely lady messaged me in the airport and said, are you in East Midlands Airport? Because if not, you've got a doppelganger basically. And I was like, no, it's me. I'm on the plane now. I'm going to Lanzarote. So you obviously can't miss me, can you, with this hair and a big gob, but a big Yorkshire gob. So that was nice as well. So when we were on holiday, we just chilled out. We had a little pool in our villa, which was brilliant for the kids. We went to the beach. We went and ate loads of nice, beautiful food and drank lots of nice wine and limoncello and stuff like that. And we were really, really lucky. Thank you, everybody. There was loads of people that messaged me to say, did you get off all right? Because obviously we know there's been a lot of problems at the airports at the moment, and we got away no problem. East Midlands was great. We actually flew with Ryanair. I could not fault a single thing. We were through everything straight away. Flights were all on time. Spot on. I am flying from Manchester today though, to Ireland. So we have to get there a lot earlier than originally planned. They have told us, EasyJet, to get there earlier. And luckily we're going from Terminal 1 and they had fast track. So I have booked fast track as well. So keep your fingers crossed for me. We did a little bit of shopping as well while we were over there, me and my mum. I looked around, I bought this lovely necklace with these stars on, which I thought was really cute. And I want to show you these actually. I also bought these. So these were in a shop over there. Look at these. I thought these were kind of sewing related, so I thought I'd show you. They are little, like brooches, like diamante brooches, little flowers, look. And they're basically to put on your collars if you so wish. I mean, you don't have to. You could use them for all sorts of different things. But how beautiful are they? They were €4. Say what? €4. So I couldn't resist getting those because I'm thinking, oh, if you had like a white crisp blouse and you just wanted to funk it up a little bit, you know. So yeah, I bought those, which was really nice. Oh, and also today I've got in my beautiful earrings. Can you see these? So they kind of go really well with my necklace. They're like a gold hook with a sun and then a moon that's resin. Oh, I love them. And I also got these ones as well. And these are from my favourite jewellery maker. She's called Sapphire Frills. If I remember, I'll try and pop the details below. She's a very inspirational woman who does this. She's about 8 months pregnant, if not more at the moment. And she's a very clever business lady and she does really, really well. But I couldn't resist these as well. I have had quite a bit of jewellery from her before. So I do treat myself. Every 2 to 3 months, I'll get 2 pairs of earrings. But yeah, they'd actually go quite nice with my outfit today as well, wouldn't they? So yeah, I'll put her details below as well. So there you go. Oh, the other thing I bought, which I wanted to show you, is this. Right. You know how rubbish I am when I come to do my makes videos and I'm like have to sit here for ages and work out what I did, etc., because you know me, fly by the seat of my pants. But I bought this off Amazon, a sewing project log. Look at that. It's got loads of pages, look. I think it was only about $5.99 or something. I felt like a kid. This planner belongs to, and your name and everything. Anyway, in the front of it, I just thought I'd show you this in case it was of interest to anybody. It shows you then, you can put all of your projects all the way down. So there's loads of pages, as you can probably see. And then on each page, I'll show you, is this. So this is for a whole project. So it's got things like when you made it, you can put things in like how much your final cost was, what the pattern is, a little drawing. Look at my drawing of my Tabitha t-shirt dress. It's like Pictionary all over again. What your body measurements are at the time, machine settings, what materials and notions you need, what your colour scheme is. You can put a fabric swatch there as well if you so wish. And then over here, it's got a section where, I think, what does that say? Ideas and notes. So you can put loads of bits that you want to consider when you're making it here. So for me, I've put on here things like width of skirt equals your hip measurement divided by 4 and blah, 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 because you have to self-draft the skirt. And then what your results are as well on here, which is really good. So I've put on here, great little pattern, enjoyed the process, used Mariflex thread, which is a definite positive. Had to take it in slightly at the hips. I need to graduate the pattern pieces next time so it's not as harsh on the hips. And I shortened it to make it sit at the knee. So I just thought that was of interest. So I'm filling that in every time I make something now, so that when I come to do my makes videos, whoop, whoop, it's a lot easier. You will probably ask me what I'm wearing because I always forget. I'm sorry, it's not me made whatsoever. It's from Next and it's a cute little peplum thing. I love it. If anybody knows of a pattern that's similar to this, please let me know because I really like this and I think I would like to make some myself. in pattern fabric probably, you know what I'm like. Anyway, let's talk plans for June. Now, obviously, by the time I get back from Ireland, I'm only going to have half of the month, aren't I? And I have got lots of plans as well. So next weekend, I'm heading off to York. I'm off to see Judy from Running So and So, Rachel from Stitched Up, Tamlin from Sewing the Time, and a lovely lady called Ruan, who is a follower of all of us, who lives in Canada, and she's doing a massive tour around the UK. And she asked if she could meet up with us. So we've arranged a little afternoon tea. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. Oh, I'm so lucky. Honestly, my social life at the moment is amazing. It's amazing. I promise I spend time with my children as well, though. I promise you. Promise. Anyway, let's get on to the plans then. So all I'm going to try and do this month is support the people that have supported me in the So Frugal challenge, who have got challenges of their own this month. And there's 3 challenges that I am aware of that I wanted to try and take some partake in, should I say. So the first one is, let's pull this one up. Let's do this. So this is Joanne from Sew Joey. Again, I will try and put all the details below. She did this challenge last year as well. I've just got my pad here so that I don't mess any of it up. And it's called #T-shirts for summer 2022. So this is where you can make a t-shirt dress, or a jumpsuit, apparently. As long as it's t-shirt, it's like a t-shirt type of garment, you can make it. And you just have to tag Joanne in it, put the hashtag in t-shirts for summer 2022. And you can post your makes all throughout the month. So from the 1st to the 30th of June, it's not a deadline like ours was on the last day. You can post throughout the month. So I would like to take part of that, just to support Joanne. So I'm thinking, I pulled out some fabric, and I'm thinking I really want to make this fabric up. I've got a thing for like tie-dye at the moment, and I absolutely love this. Now I think I got this when I went to B&M Fabrics in Leeds with Rachel and Tamlin, that first time we met up. Now, it's not really tie-dye as such. If you look at it from back here, it looks like flowers as well. It's a really unusual pattern. Let me pull it right out, look. But I love it, and it is so stretchy and so soft. Now, I got 1 metre of it. Oh, look at that. You know what I'm like about blue and white. So I got 1 metre of it, so I need to try and work out what pattern. So I've dug a couple out. I've got 3 options, I think, that I'm thinking about. One of them I'm veering more towards. So one of them is the Stellan T by French Navy, which is a free pattern. I have made this before and I really liked it. So that is a possibility. This is more of a fitted t-shirt, I would say, for me anyway. And the good thing about this is it does only need 1 metre of fabric. So I know I'd be able to get it out of this one. The other one I was thinking about is the Tabitha t-shirt by Tilly and the Buttons. I'll put a picture rather than drag it out of there. So that was the top of my Tabitha t-shirt dress, and I really liked the fit of that as well. So that's a contender. But the one I think I'm veering towards is the Size Me Florence Boxy tee that we were offered for free during the So Frugal challenge this year by the lovely Donna. And I think I only need 1 metre of fabric for this one as well. And I really love how it fits and the boxy feel of it and everything of the one that I've made previously. So I think this one may win out. Let me know what you think. I'll probably do whatever I want anyway, but you know when people ask you for your advice and then they just ignore you anyway. That's me. Right. Then the next challenge, so challenge number 2. So I'm going for 3 challenges this month in 2 weeks. I haven't even cut anything out, or I don't know. It'll be fine. We'll see how I get on. So the other one is a challenge being held by Adam from Adam Sews and Lisa from One Lisa Show. And they are doing, let me get this right, He Made June 22. Hashtag He Made June 22. Now this is a reveal day one. So you have to reveal your garment on the 30th of June. And this is making a garment for a guy, you know. It could be your husband, your fiance, your granddad, your son, a little baby boy. But it's about creating exposure for men's patterns as well, which I think is a great idea. Now, I bought this pattern, if you remember rightly, in the Felicity Fabrics sale. So it's the tropical shirt from Wardrobe by Me. I love just the classic shape of this. It's got a yoke at the back. It's got a couple of pleats in the back as well. And yeah, I think that would be really nice for my husband. So in my last video, I did show you the fabric that I had bought from Fabworks in Dewsbury. Look at that, isn't that just delicious? But I think I need 2.2 meters for my husband. He's got a bit of a tummy, bless him. Haven't we all right now? So I've got to see whether I can eke it out of that or not, because I'm hoping, fingers crossed. It might be that I end up looking at maybe doing the back yoke in a different colour, or the under collar, or something like that, to try and make sure that I get the most out of this. So yeah, we just went through sizing last night to have a look to see what we would need to do for that one. So I've started to cut out the paper pattern at least for that one. So that is He Made June 22 hashtag. What do we think? I think that's going to look lovely. My husband is in between sizes though, so we've said we might go for the larger size, but it might be a bit big on the chest. So we just need to have a little look at that one. And then last but not least is the lovely Yvette from Blossom Sandwich. She is running her challenge again this year. Last year it was called Fruit Salad Sewing, and this year it's called So Fruity 22. So you can make anything that's fruity inspired. So it can be a fabric that has got fruit on it. It could be something that's fruity colours, whatever your interpretation of that may be. So yeah, as soon as I saw this fabric, obviously from my Sew Hayley Jane box, the last one, I fell in love with it. Now, I don't normally sew very often with cotton, even though I love it to sew with because it just does as it's told. But I tend to like more drapier fabrics. But I just thought this would make a gorgeous shirt dress. So that's what I'm hopefully going to do. I'm going to have the fruitiest of the fruitiest shirt dress is my plan. Now I've got two options. I know which one I'm moving more towards, but I haven't cut it out yet. Let me know what you think. So number one is out of my Breaking the Pattern named clothing book, and it is it called the Sarast? Let me just double check for you one moment. It's taking me a while to get to this, isn't it? Yes, the Sarast shirt dress. They do it in a top as well. And this is the version here, look. So it's really cute. It's short sleeved. It's got a lovely collar with little frill on it, buttons all the way down, and then all these pleats around the hips. Now, I love the look of this. My only worry is I'm a bit of a hippie girl. I'm quite wide around the old backside. And I'm just worried that this, sometimes if I don't get the actual length of the bodice right, might not look too grand. You know what I'm saying? Might make my hips look even bigger, and then I won't want to wear it. So I'm not sure about that one. I do love the pattern, but I might wait for that one. The other one that I really like, so I dug through my stash, is this one. Now, you'll probably know I don't really make big four patterns very often. It's a long time since I've made one, but I really do want to try and push myself. And I had this in my stash. It must be one, I can't remember if it was one that I got free with the magazine, or if it's one that a lovely lady sent me, actually, when she sent me a load of her patterns that she wasn't going to use. I can't remember, but I'm a little bit in love with this version here. How nice is that? So it's sleeveless with pockets at the front, a lovely collar, and then you've got a belt as well. It looks nice, doesn't it? What I like about it, if you look on the line drawing, is it's got the seams all the way down. So I think from a fitting point of view, that might be quite handy. And also then you can cinch it in with the belt if you so wish. So I think that's the one I'm going to go for, because how nice would that look? Flouncing through a field, about to have a picnic in my summer English strawberry shirt dress. But I think it'd also be quite nice for work as well in the summer months. What do you think? This one or the Sarast dress? I think this one. But it's a long time since I have used a big four pattern, and I'm not a massive fan of their instructions and things like that. But we'll see. I need to give it a go. I've got plenty of patterns in there that I've had from magazines and from lovely people that have donated them to me. So I do need to give it a go. I mean, I like all the versions on here, to be honest. You've got, I'll show you the line drawing, it's probably better. You've got a shirt version, the long, well, the short dress, but with the long sleeves. You've got the longer dress, but with pockets. You can have like a sleeve with the turnover cuff or the long sleeves. And then you've also got this. So there's loads of ways round that as well. But yeah, I quite like the fact that it's the different panels going down. I think it would be quite good for fitting that if it's not quite right. And also if I manage to lose a bit of weight, which I'm hoping to do soon. Who am I kidding? It'd be quite easy to take that in as well without ruining the look of it with it being buttoned all the way down. What do we think? The one thing I do need to do if I do this pattern is try and find some awesome buttons. I do have some really good buttons, but I think you need quite a few. So I would have to have a look at that. I may have to, what if I bought some strawberry buttons as well? You know, like you get for kids' cardigans and stuff. Am I that much of a child? Yes, I am. So I might do that. So when I get back from Ireland, I've got a bit of work to do, haven't I, if I'm going to get 3 of those sewn up, because they're not, the t-shirt shouldn't take me 2 minutes, but the shirt and the shirt dress might take me a little while. And I've got loads of vlogs to catch up on because I haven't managed to watch people. And also because before I went on holiday, I was absolutely obsessed with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard scenario. So I was watching lots of videos to do with that as well. I was like that with my popcorn. What is going on here? It was unbelievable. Anyway, I've digressed. So yeah, I'm going to try and catch up on loads of lovely vlogs as well when I get back and do a little bit of sewing while I'm doing that. I haven't sewn for 2.5 weeks, I think it is, and I am itching to do so. But again, I'm away, so I can't. So next week, hopefully, will be my time in an evening when my husband has gone to the gym. I'm going to sit here and do a bit of sewing. I hope we're all well. I hope we've had time to sew. I hope the sun has been shining on you. And hopefully I'll see you again in a vlog shortly. Take care, everybody. Bye.